Greetings everyone, what is up? It's me again, Tim Prime 1 with another video review for you all. In this video review, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Armada MaxCon Class Overload. And I must say this about him, they did a really good job with him, and I really do like this guy. This one guy right here is one guy I've been wanting to have for so many years. Got him over 10 years ago. Well, I had to get a brand new body for him. Brand new body because, quite frankly, the previous body, the electronics up here, ceased working sometime after I got him cleaned on up and such. So yeah, I got a brand new body for him. The old body's downstairs in the basement. So yeah, really great figure. I really do like this guy right here. And I will say this, I cannot wait until Fans Hobby releases their take on Overload, because it says they began to release Naval Commander along with Meg Tyranno and now Energy Commander. I cannot wait for them to release their take on Overload, as well as their take on Tidal Wave, but that's gonna be a while, a good while. So I thought, like, with the primes I've done so far, with the Optimus primes I've done so far, I'm thinking I'll take a small break from them and concentrate on Overload right here, because we are now nearing the end of the 3 Autobots that can combine into one. Now, taking a look at Overload, really great vehicle mode, really nice. I do like what they did right here with him. He's a carrier. He's like a carrier Autobot. He can carry Jetfire, as we all know. For all of us that have watched Transformers Armada and have like the figures, including the trio right here. And I'll say this: I've been wanting to have Overload. While I was in college, I was in Overload. While I was in college, I've been wanting to have Overload for a while. Managed to get a friend of mine that owned the comic book store to get him for me, and I managed to pay him off. And I will say this: he is definitely worth the buy. Will be very complicated. Will be very hard to find him on eBay. That is the only website that I know to buy him on. Unless, of course, if you can find him on the app of Let Go, I have no idea. But yes, and one thing I forgot to mention about Sideways in one of my previous video reviews is this. Sideways is Sideways, much like Overload. Overload, much like Sideways, is like a headmaster. His minicon transforms into not only into his head and his minicon, and also a weapon. So his minicon has vehicle, minicon, headmaster units, gun mode, 4 modes. He's a 4 changer, he's a quad changer, quadruple changer. So yeah, really, really nice figure. You can see a little bit of the paint has come off a tan bit right there, just a little bit. It's a little bit faded, just a tiny bit faded. But nonetheless, really good, really nice vehicle mode, really nice minicon as well. I really do like what they did with him right here. Not much to discuss about Overload right here, where he can roll back and forward, back and forward. So yeah, there we go. There we are. Really, really nice. Really nice. But yeah, as I said before, you can fit him. You can fit Jetfire on top of him. Hang on for a second. I do know you can fit Jetfire on top of him in both this mode and in the convoy mode, where he and Optimus and Jetfire all link up together. But I'm going to go ahead and do Jetfire real fast. There we go. Gotta take off quite a few things on him real quick. His wings will be a tad bit loose, but that's okay. That's all right. Just place Jetfire right there, and he can transport Jetfire anywhere he needs him at. Really, really nice. And technically, this is like a size comparison right here. Technically so yeah, place Jetfire right there. Overload's a bit taller than Jetfire, even with the minicon and the shield helping him on out. He's a bit taller, but Jetfire is definitely wider than Overload. He's definitely wider, but yeah, taking a look at Jetfire right here, really nice vehicle mode, really nice transportation mode for Jetfire. So yeah, you can provide transportation separately for Jetfire if need be. Take him off. And also with Overload right here, Overload can also link up with Optimus Prime in different ways other than the combined mode that they have in robot mode. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Optimus. You can definitely tell he will be much shorter than Optimus Prime is. Definitely much shorter. I almost did the video review without this thing because I had no idea where it was until I went downstairs and I found it in a box. So yeah, I'm still having to sort out all my figures. We'll show you how I've been doing that so far relatively soon. Take this little piece right here, add it up right here, and just bring it on down right there. And there's a little slot right there, which I think can tab into. I just have to tab it in there Just have to tab that in there correctly. There we go. There we are. Put the peg right about to. Oh, that does not want to go on there, does it? Okay, I'm just going to really look. There we go. And transport and like, oh, whoops. Oopsies. Hang on, I can get that fixed real fast. There we go. There we are. And there is Overload with Optimus Prime linked to this trailer. So yeah, that's like a bit of a convoy right there. And you can go with Optimus wherever he needs to. Because like they did this in the TV show as well, where Overload was with Optimus, and also, and right here for size comparison, he is definitely longer than Optimus without Optimus's trailer. Gotta make sure that's tabbed in there correctly. Take these things, fold them on up, right there. If you're wondering, yes, that's where the minigun will go to soon. Take those now, little slot right here that Overload was pegged into. That the minicon was pegged into. His minicon name is Rollout, and you can just roll Optimus and Overload just about anywhere they want to go. So yes, that is right there for yes, that's what they do right there. I know I did that a bit early, but I don't really care. I don't because right now I've been wanting to do this video for a good long while. And you all should know me. Sometimes I do things in a topsy-turvy way. And that's moving the camera a bit. There we go. Now for the actual size comparisons. Here, Overload. Here's, oh wait, I'm forgetting. Gotta put Rollout right back there. Sideways with Overload. Push sideways back. And I'm also going to zoom back a bit more. There we go. Sideways with Overload. And there we go. I'm reaching for Overload. And I'm not even at my old work anymore. Here is Hot Shot with Overload. Push out that and bring out Hot Shot. Now for there we go. Blur with Overload. I almost did the video review without his other missile because I had no idea where it was until I went downstairs again, found it, had to clean it off because of some oil that was on him from earlier, and nice, perfecto. There we go. Here we are. And also, since I had decided to put him into his more Optimus Armada-esque form, here is Naval Commander. You can definitely tell how much bigger he is compared to Overload. You can definitely tell. You can definitely tell that right there. And here we go. Now, on down to the transformation sequence. It's very simplistic. Very, very much simplistic. And I'm just trying to gather myself real fast. Now, transform him, it's very simple. Just unplug the minicon from right there. Oh, wait. First things first, I almost forgot to do this one other thing. Because I want to go both Overload and this minicon. Now, this is something that I've been wanting to test off for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and put the base mode right there. And I'm also going to place Overload. I know I haven't done this quite. I know I haven't put him into robot mode yet. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna wait on this right here, and do the this whole thing later on. So yeah, we're not gonna skip ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go straight to it. transformation, very simplistic. I'm tapping from right here. Rotate his legs up a tad bit right there. Well, just up one. Yeah, just up one notch. Now, bring it up. Rotate his leg right there, halfway. Same with this one. Halfway, bring it on up. A bit more. On over. Rotate. Over a bit more. Rotate. Rotate his foot on up. Same with this foot. And there we go. There we are. There we go. Swing his arms to the back. And make sure to really tap in there correctly. Rotate this on around. Rotate this on around. Well, first, let's go ahead and push this arm on up. Rotate this arm like so. Fold this onto the back, and this has a little tab already. We slot right there, tab right there, and tab right there. There we go. And then on this side, there we go. Tap that and tap that right there. Push this on up. There we go so far. There we go. Here's a little minicon. As I said, he's like a headmaster unit. So much like sideways. Rotate this on down. Bring his head on up. Oh, that's the minicon head. Well, you probably should bring up the minicon head to get it a better grab. Push the minicon head back down. Bring his head, our robot head on up. Close that up right there. Little button right there. And you can see right where this little piece is going to go, right between the glutes of his legs, of his minicon legs. Push it out of the back end. Come on, you worked earlier. You made a transformation sound earlier. Don't tell me I waited too long. Oh boy, let me just check the batteries. He made a transformation sound. He makes transformation sounds. Oh boy, I should have checked him earlier before I did my video review. Or is he not the right overload? Oh, whoops, not in. Would work if I had that in there correctly. Oh, there it goes.
I heard something. I heard something.
Where?
Outside.
Hang on, everyone. So yeah, just shaking the outside for just in case. My wife.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I just started recording again.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you press the button. I was like, wait.
Yeah, I hit the record button.
Okay.
Well, again, so far I'd say there's something wrong with the batteries.
There we go.
Yeah, definitely. The batteries are definitely working. Well, the batteries are working. I'm just going to open this one up in the back right here. Check it on out just in case. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have corrosion.
Rip.
That's why it's not working as properly. Corrosion on the batteries. Well, I'm glad I managed to do that right there. I'm definitely glad I managed to do that. I strongly doubt there's even a single transformation. Well, I think that's the only sound effect there is, because like whenever he does combine with the trailer, I strongly doubt there's any other. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put that back. I left those batteries in there for too long sitting still. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I managed to get the batteries on out. I'm gonna toss them relatively soon. I decided to put them into this right here, because like one fell onto the floor. I'm like, I'm not gonna really touch that battery because it probably has some acid that leaked on out. So yeah, those batteries were definitely corroded. So I'm glad that he managed to do his transformation sound effect. I'm glad he managed to do so. I'm definitely glad. Okay, now, there we go. Here we go. Now, in other mode, there's not much to talk about. Because like with overload right here, you can definitely tell like He has no articulation in his elbows at all, no articulation in his hands at all. His arms, however, can go up and back and all the way around. Same as his legs. Well, then his legs can go front and back. That's just a tad bit, so nothing major right there. And what you want? Oh. Sorry about that, my little girl just wanted to see me real quick. I'm going to fix up this camera a bit more because there's a few other things I have to do in this video review. Come on! Oh boy, this is what really pisses me off about these kind of tripods right here. I know I should have a, oh my gosh, 15% of power on my, hang on for a second. Okay, I had to go off real fast. I had to grab my charger. After all this, I need to take all the data off my phone and place it onto. That's not gonna reach. That's not gonna reach. Okay, got a power strip. This should actually work. There's some stuff on it. Don't know where the extension cord is. Let's see how well this works. Yes, there's power going to it. And plug it into my phone. There it goes. There we are. Sorry about that. Cell phone on 15% of power. I have no other choice but to go ahead and charge it up. But there we go. There we are. I have no idea how centered Overload is in the video, but he is centered as much as possible. Unless, of course, I go ahead and do it right here. There we go. There we go. But yes. So yeah, you all know there's not much right there, but underneath these panels right here, you have like missiles. You have missiles. And I must say that's very clever for them to do. Very clever. Especially like when you pull out down his arms, the missiles do vanish only because they are now down right here. Once you push this on up, they come, like, hang on for a second. They're like right below. Untab that right there, and they come right up instantly. So yeah, there we are. So far, so good. And now for a bit of a size comparison. Go fast again. Here he is with Armada Jetfire. You can definitely tell Jetfire is a bit taller than Evo, just a bit taller. There we go. Here is Blur. There we go. Here is Hot Shot. There you go. Also, here is Sideways. Oh, hang on for a second. Let me adjust it. And I realized something earlier. I did not transform him fully. I forgot to push his legs on in previously. So yeah, that was my bad. Okay, Sideways. There we are. And also, here he is with Naval Commander real fast. Naval Commander is a bit taller than he is. He's a bit taller. There we go. And here he is with Optimus Prime. And there we have it. There we go so far. And now for the one thing that you all have been waiting for from what I was about to do previously. His legs are about to slide, but I want to go ahead and now I'm going to place him into his combined mode. I feel as if there's something else I need to do. I feel it. I know the trailer is the thing I need to do fast. I think with Enable Commander trailer, I'll show that off in a second. First things first, we have the overload. I'm going to go ahead and take overload, configure him into his combined mode, which is very simplistic. Just flip these panels up on each side. There we go. Put him in. Slide his leg on over. Slide his leg on over. If this leg will respond, what's going on? What's going on? Come on. There it goes. I did not want to go with me. It looks like he's ready to walk on his own. It looks like he's like a gorilla right here. Kind of like a gorilla with big feet right there. So I'm going to take out his head right here. Take these panels, flip them on up. Rotate this on back. Goes that up. Flip this on up. Rotate that back. Okay, there we go. It feels like it clicks into place in there. It definitely does, and you can see right where his feet are. So yeah, so far so good. Now what you want to do next is this. Before going into his official combine mode, go ahead and rotate his arms up here as much as possible. There we go so far. This is before I want to put overload off to the side right now. Since he's in his combine mode. Place overload right there. Place his bit off his prime trailer right to there. Now, one thing I never remotely managed to do, so I read on the instructions, I need to go ahead and take overload and place him into. Need to make sure. Okay, good. His these are facing in the right direction as the tabs are. So just go ahead, take him. Might have to first move the gun. There. Now, the one thing I've been wanting to do for many years, like it took me about 20 or 19 years to finally do this. I never really knew how to do it officially. Let me see here. I can do this correctly. Unless I have to flip this thing. There it goes. Now, to have this in place as possible. Probably have to be a little. Yes! Got him. He has some. He has some. Wait, I gotta push his arms forward, but oh yes, I got it. I got it. Yes, first time after 19 years. After nearly 19 years, I'd say about 18 years. But yeah, finally, the first time I managed to do this with overload. Just to combine him with Optimus' trailer while he's in this mode right here. I was also told to do the same thing with Jetfire, although it'd be a weird leg mode, but however, I do not plan on doing that at all. But technically, you can make it where you can combine overload with Jetfire, I'd say. But yes, finally! I have managed to do this. They never show this in the TV series. I don't know why, but this would be awesome to have seen in the TV series. I'm going to put Optimus up here with him. Put Optimus up here with him. And there we have it. Like he can now operate overload right here. Kind of ish, not really. I was a bit questionable about his feet though, like if his feet would be able to tap into those things right there. But no. Also, one thing I've just realized, open up these panels right here, and you can have like extra firepower right there. But yeah, Overload linked with Optimus Prime's trailer right there. Really awesome, really spectacular, really nice. I love that right there. I just love that right there. Also, just for last, I'm going to do one other thing first. But yeah, really, I love that right there. I'm curious, is there like nope, that doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna take a random minicon. I'm gonna take Jolt right here. No, I can't really do that with Jolt. I'll just do it with Blur's Minicon Incinerator. Although I don't know why they did it. Although they gave him a bit of a Decepticon name, because for me, Incinerator sounds like a Decepticon. There we go. There we are. That way he has like extra firepower right there. Extra firepower right there. Especially with this right here. With that right there. And this little bit right here. But nice! I finally got to do that. I finally get to do it. But you have to make sure these tabs, or these slots, are in line with these tabs down here on Optimus' Super Mode trailer. So there we go. There we have it. Oh, nicely done. Oh boy. Take Optimus off as well. Now Jetfire, one thing I want to do with Jetfire will look good. It will look pretty weird, but I don't care. I'm just going to do this anyways. I'm not for sure if anyone on Transformers Addicts has ever attempted to do this, but I'm just going to do this real fast with Jetfire because. So here we go. Put it in there. So, put it in there. Now I know what I said about. No, I know what I said about. Now, I know you're all going to say, why don't I just go and combine all three of them together? That's going to be for a whole separate video. That's going to be for a whole separate video, and I'm playing for a long time. There we go. There we are. Now, I'll admit, my Jetfire might have been a bit mistransformed due to these things right here, but right now I'm just not going to focus on that. There we go. I'm going to do this with Overload. Hang on for a second. And here we go. And I will admit I did forget to transform the Minicon, but I will get down to that real shortly. Let's just go and try and take Overload and link him with Jetfire in his jet mode. Like the way this is possible. Someone on Transformers Addicts said it was possible, so I'm going to see how possible. Oh, yes. I have just combined Jetfire and Overload into one robot right there. With Overload's own knees being linked with the lower waist half. Looks incredibly weird. I'm not going to lie, this looks incredibly weird. I never even attempted this. I never once thought about attempting this until now. Zoom back a little bit. Yeah, there's Overload linked with Jetfire on his torso. A little fast now. I'm going to configure Overload back into his. I'm going to configure his Minicon back into his. His vehicle mode. Just going to get his arm cannons on right here. There we go. There we are so far. Just gonna pull these things down. And one thing I forgot to mention is no wonder why they repainted him as Ultra Magnus. I now understand why, because these things right here, like I think he was intended to be Ultra Magnus in the series, but they named him Overload. I'm glad, because he looks nothing like Ultra Magnus at all. You know, let's see here. I'll do this correctly. I just need to. There we go. Wait, the wrong way. Keep him down this way right here. because then you want to bring this one up a little bit, rotate that and put that in place. Same thing with this right here. There we go. So far. And take this panel, flip it down, push that on up right there. There we go. There we are. Office is gone. So off to the side. Now, if you're wondering about Naval Commander's trailer, I know there's zero chances of him linking on up with that trailer at all. I know there's like zero chances of that. So here's Leader Prime in super mode. I'm going to move a few things off this table right here so I can move the camera back. Yeah, I know you guys can see my Godzilla my Godzilla poster over there and such. I'm just going to raise up the camera a wee bit, and yes, apples to apples over there, aka Cause Against Humanity. Let's see, you're going to take overload, slide him. Now, the complicated part of the combined mode is this. You have, get this up right here. You have a couple of slots, like on the sides right here, and this thing will go in front. While this thing, I'll show you all where these things will go. Okay, right on the back of the contours right here. These little tabs and these things right here will go right on these little tabs right there, and these little hooks on each side will go in front of the arms right there, and this little piece will go right in the middle of the back right here. You know, put this on in closer. You ought to see. There we go. Let's see. That little slot, this little tab will go in that slot. That thing will go over this. Will go over the arm right there, and that bar I showed you will go right into there to hold off this place. Now I know how he does it in the TV series. I honestly know how he does it. He just goes like this right here. However, we're not going to cover it like that. I'm going to cover it in a very different aspect. Now, let's see here. I want to do this above the camera. Also, in the TV series, these right here are not even remotely in the way, but for some odd reason why, for the figure, they are in the way. I have no idea why. They should have really thought about that part right there for the figures themselves. I'm just going to take off his smokestacks right now. There's one, and there's two. And take this, put this over here. Slide this. There we go. So far, there we go. Rotate these on up right here. The hardest part of combining these two is really getting those tabs in proper alignment. Right there. Good idea. Oh, good idea. Put the patient down right here. Rotate his head. Make sure he's out of the way. Because this is hard to do. Watch this. One side is going to be easier than the other. Just you watch. Just you watch. It's going to be easier than the other. There we go. That I told you guys. So I got that one in correct alignment. This one, however, does not want to be in correct alignment at all. There it goes. Okay. Now I'll put up a little bit of a fight right there. Just a little bit of a fight. Now, for me to remember which side the smokestacks go on to, I think they go on to. I'm just gonna put them on like so. Yeah, first I'm gonna take it off camera, put them on. Back on here. Combine them. There we go. Okay, now I'll admit, like, I believe you're supposed to have it to where these are like this over here, or in the front. No, I don't think you're supposed to have it in the front, but on the sides right here, And so far, it seems as if these are not squishing up against the his leg panels right, his knees right here. But rotating these on down right here, these will definitely be hitting up against his smokestacks. So I have no idea why they didn't really think about this right here. These aren't even all that flush properly. So yeah, like you take it off right there, they'll be a lot more flush. You keep the smokestacks on there, they won't get flush. Unless, of course, if you rotate this to the front. You know, I want to experiment with this side right here. There we go. Yeah, there's no way of doing it without removing the smokestacks. But then again, with the smokestacks right there, it's like you're having to really fight against the smokestacks. They really should have thought about this part right here, because in the TV series, the smokestacks are still tapped on right there. Yeah. Best to take off the smokestacks if you want to. There we go. This way, just move this one down right here. Yeah, rotate down right there as well. There you go. There you have it. Now, part of this will be to power link Optimus Prime to this trailer. Yeah, just making sure the camera's recording. Oopsies. There we go. And there we go. Optimus Prime combined with Overload. I'm going to increase the height on my Gorilla Pod right now. And yes, and yeah, we have it to where Optimus Prime and Overload, and that just fell on out. I'm going to put that back in. There we go. Very incredibly loose spring in there. Very incredibly loose. But yes, Optimus Prime power linked with Overload. Really nice. They did this. They do this piece right here 2 or 3 times in the series with Optimus and Overload, multiple times with Optimus Prime and Jetfire. Yeah, I know he's still in his leg mode, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, because later on we'll be tackling the 3 of them combining into one whole vehicle and one whole robot. But yes, this is Optimus Prime and Overload right here, and I will show his minigun transformation real fast. We'll fold this on down, tap his arms from the back, rotate them up to the front, rotate up to the front, fold this on down, bring this on forward, so you can get access to his little head. There we go. And there we are. His little minicon. His little minicon. There we go. There we are. Really, really nice. Really nice little minicon mode right there. I really do like that. Now, one thing that you all, I think, also know as well, or however many of you all know, just lift this back on up, put this right here. And I know I could have done this right here earlier, but I do like a bit of a challenge. Push this on down, because pushing that down is easier than having to lift it on up, because that is pretty hard. Let's go if you get it right back here in the little spaces right there, but you can't really get that right here. Bring it on back, and for his rubber mode, it's like that right there. That right there. Just put him right there, if need be. And Optimus's fist. Now, where did I put his gun? I know I put his gun somewhere. There it is. There it is. Here's his gun. Now for his little minicon. The minicon is in the box over here. Oh yeah, so you have the boxes before I finish this video review. I've been sorting out my figures today. And just power link, spark plug. Wait, just power link him like right here onto his shoulder. There we go. And you have it to where Optimus Prime is ready for combat. He is definitely ready for a lot of combat right there. But yes, really nice, and I still can't wait until Fans Hobbies release on Overload right there. Amazing looking figure, amazing. I love how they have it to where he combines with Optimus. They could have included articulation if possible, and also maybe make it to where like right here in his legs have it to where they're molded to where the smokestacks right here can go into his legs. But I have no idea why they didn't do that. Do not know why. But yes, really nice what they did right here with him. Really amazing job. I really do like it right there. And I will say this, these are very challenging figures right here. Very, very challenging, but really nice. If you want to try and find Overload, your best bet is eBay still. And if you all like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to both me and Wishmaker, and check out my Tip Online Gaming channel. Also, look for me on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. And I think I've already asked if I think I told you guys to hit the like button in case you guys like this YouTube channel. But and that's it for right now, everyone. And until next, and in the next video review, all three of them will combine into one. So until next one, I'm Tim by One, and I'll be signing off right now. So peace out.